Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into our natural medicine program. Please enjoy the show. I have Ralf Scharrelmann with me today. He is a man who has come into contact with a technology that has been very good for his own health. I have invited him to talk to us about this story, to tell us what he has experienced with increased blood circulation within his body and what has happened. I would like to know much more about this. So a warm welcome to you, dear Ralf. Thank you for coming here. Yes, thank you too, dear Alexander, for allowing me to be here. You're very welcome. And that's quite a long way. You come from Bremen. We were just talking about the four-town musicians and who's sitting on top of whom. That's a really funny story. But let's take a look at your health history, personally, privately. In addition to selling health products that you wholeheartedly believe in, you also provide support and assistance to individuals with physical disabilities on their personal journeys. Moreover, you have personally experienced physical issues for a significant period of time. Tell me how it came about and what happened next.
Well, I encountered a variety of issues. The journey usually began with a visit to the doctor, who informed me that my cholesterol levels were high. If immediate action was not taken or if there was no improvement, I would be required to take medication. This prospect terrified me as I despised taking pills. Hence, I began brainstorming alternative solutions and commenced taking dietary supplements. This approach resulted in an improvement in my cholesterol levels. Additionally, I stumbled upon other methods to enhance my overall well-being. At the time, I faced another problem. Though I was an active football player, I had suffered 2 torn cruciate ligaments in the same knee when I was 26 and 37 years old. Following the second tear, the swelling never fully subsided. Nonetheless, I persisted in my soccer activities as I was unwilling to discontinue playing. It became clear to me that I needed to find a solution to alleviate the swelling in order to reduce the immense pressure and alleviate the persistent discomfort. Consequently, I embarked on a journey of research to explore potential remedies. This is when I was introduced to Kleinsche Fields. Kleinsche Fields. Promoting blood circulation in the body is crucial for enhancing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the cells. Not only does this boost their overall functionality, but it also aids in the removal of waste products and acids from the cells. Wanting to challenge myself, I decided to try out a method that promised to achieve these benefits. Initially, I was slightly disappointed as there seemed to be no noticeable change during the first 4 weeks. However, starting from the 5th or 6th week, I gradually observed a reduction in the swelling that had persisted in my right knee. This personal experience helped me realize the effectiveness of the approach. Realizing or initially noticing that Kleinsche Fields were indeed effective, it became apparent that a certain period of time was necessary due to the misconception held by many users. Some individuals believe that the fields can swiftly cure their health challenges within a day or two. However, this is not always the case. While it can yield quick results on occasion, in other instances it requires a substantial amount of time. In fact, in this particular scenario, it took approximately 5 to 6 weeks before any visible improvements were observed. Naturally, I was ecstatic as I had decided to give it a try based on thorough prior research. I had been seeking a way to enhance my circulation naturally, and that's when I discovered the benefits of Kleinsche Fields.
Did you only have swelling, or was there pain as well as swelling?
After both games and training, I would often experience swelling accompanied by pain. However, as the swelling subsided, the pain naturally diminished as well. To put it simply, the pain has completely disappeared.
And today you can play football and are pain-free.
Yes, I'm back to playing soccer again now, and I've been actively participating in the sport the whole time. However, throughout this period, I have constantly dealt with a sore knee, whether it's after training sessions or matches, enduring various pains. Ultimately, all I desired was to overcome this discomfort, as I derive great pleasure from engaging in this sport.
Have you had any other experiences in your body as a result of this increased blood flow?
Yes, definitely. I did receive a very small strip from Bernhard Klein, specifically from Kleinsche Fields. One notable advantage of this strip is how it enhances microcirculation by improving blood flow throughout the body, no matter where it is applied or placed. And I have also utilized it before, for instance, to alleviate a back ailment such as a herniated disc or a nerve impingement. This approach involved placing a piece of foil at the back of my underwear to stimulate blood flow to the painful area. Surprisingly, by the evening, the issue was completely resolved. I found this method particularly useful as a football player, as I would occasionally experience minor ankle injuries accompanied by swelling. Bernhard Klein also suggested using these Kleinsche Fields, a type of thin film, to alleviate bruises by applying them directly to the affected area. Following this advice, even if the bruise initially exhibited some blue or red discoloration, the characteristic green and yellow hues gradually disappeared until the bruise was completely vanished from the tissue. This approach has proven successful on numerous occasions, and I employ it wherever I need to immediately activate and stimulate the underlying tissue where I want to improve blood circulation.
And you can even prevent a hematoma by applying it at an early stage.
Preventing the hematoma. Using this film promptly after an ankle injury can greatly expedite drainage and regeneration. If left untreated, immediate injury occurs, resulting in accumulation of blood. However, with timely usage of the film, drainage and regeneration are significantly accelerated. To emphasize, I personally utilize this film on a regular basis.
I've heard about the Fields, but it's a medically approved product. Is that correct? And is it freely available, or do I have to go through a doctor?
Yes, you are welcome to purchase it without any restrictions. The product in question, developed by Bernhard Klein, was devised in the same year he created the Kleinsche Fields. Klein had been conducting extensive research for quite some time, having gained knowledge of the application of alternating magnetic fields in Japanese sleeping pads. Curiosity arose when Klein encountered someone who utilized such a pad for sleep, leading him to wonder about its true benefits. Initially dismissing the idea as worthless, Klein eventually delved deeper into the topic and embarked on his own investigation. His mission was to fine-tune the Kleinsche Fields to optimize blood circulation throughout the body, ensuring that every cell receives an ample supply of oxygen and nutrients. Consequently, this process effectively facilitates ATP generation within the cell's powerhouse, the mitochondria. ATP, being the essential energy molecule required for cellular functions, must be produced in adequate amounts for optimal cell performance. Can work properly.
Professor Brigitte Koenig's studies on this topic have astonished me. I've thoroughly read them and found them to yield remarkable results. However, I must admit that I am still slightly taken aback. The whole magnetic field therapy with constant magnets, alternating magnets, has not yet become standard practice in conventional medicine. We are familiar with magnetic fields, but more high-frequency ones where incredibly strong magnetic fields are generated. But these pure constant magnets, which simply emit a special field in such alternating magnets, very few people have heard of them.
Yes, yet? Indeed. Absolutely. Undoubtedly, there is hardly any doubt regarding who benefits from the existence of this simple form of cell regeneration. It is without a doubt not advantageous for the pharmaceutical industry, which explains why conventional medicine tends to dismiss it completely. This in general is the problem that I faced as well. I had to take matters into my own hands to discover something that could enhance my microcirculation, since I couldn't find any solutions in traditional medicine. Most often the best remedies can be found in nature because the foils developed by Bernhard Klein, featuring alternating polar magnetic fields, positive, negative, are ingeniously designed to exert a lasting influence on the blood without inflicting significant harm. For instance, if you are positioned 15 millimeters away from this foil, its strength is equivalent to that of the Earth's magnetic field. That is precisely why sleeping pads or bed pads have been devised so that one can sleep on them throughout the night. I personally engage in this practice as well. It brings me great joy to retire around 10 or 10:30 in the evening, secure in the knowledge that I am taking measures to promote my health for a duration of 8 hours. Consequently, my microcirculation continually improves because the red blood cells possess both positive and negative ions in their membranes, and they are compelled to respond to these alternating magnetic fields. They have no choice but to react. This approach will undoubtedly yield beneficial outcomes for anyone, as it is simply based on the principles of physics.
However, it was crucial for me to ensure that despite encountering knee issues similar to yours, the inflammation has significantly subsided and your condition has improved. Furthermore, now that you have experienced such gratification, you have also utilized these mats on others and witnessed positive outcomes.
Yes, especially when it comes to my sister. She immediately responded by saying that I am generally healthier in the morning. I am more refreshed and sleep better, which allows me to concentrate more effectively. This rings particularly true for individuals experiencing foot ailments, such as diabetic foot syndrome. It's a fascinating story. Bernhard Klein has even designed insoles which incorporate these miniature fields, yielding remarkable results. They have proven to be especially beneficial for individuals suffering from foot pain or poor blood circulation, especially in cases of diabetic foot syndrome. Furthermore, it is effective in alleviating cold feet as well. It's truly incredible how this innovation spreads and transforms lives. Exactly. Yes, and in the meantime, I don't know if we're allowed to say this yet, but there's already a seat cover. A car seat cushion that also benefits truck drivers is designed to enhance concentration and reaction time. The cushion effectively prevents microsleep during long journeys, resulting in increased alertness and productivity. Personal experience confirms that using the cushion significantly improves overall energy levels, restores restfulness, and enhances focus.
Is there an information platform or a study conducted by Ms. Koenig where viewers can gather ample and detailed information? Are there any resources accessible that offer a comprehensive understanding of the subject matter?
Yes. The most convenient way to obtain information about the Kleinsche Fields is by visiting biorelax.eu website on the internet. Here you can find comprehensive details about these fields along with the study conducted by Professor Brigitte Koenig. Professor Koenig has also conducted a small-scale study on the Kleinsche Fields and has had remarkable experiences, particularly in treating nerve diseases. When a nerve cell is not functioning properly, similar to other cells such as muscle or visual cells, it can greatly benefit from improved oxygen and nutrient supply provided by the Kleinsche Fields. As a result, these cells can eventually resume their normal functioning. Thus, Professor Koenig's research in this area has yielded favorable outcomes. You can read about these findings on the biorelax.eu website, where Bernhard Klein also shares his knowledge. Alternatively, you can send an email to gesundheit.scharrelmann.eu to request a physical booklet about the Kleinsche Fields, which provides a detailed explanation of the subject matter.
Cool. And that was written by Mr. Klein or someone else?
Yes, it was written by a journalist. Oh, Dieter Becker. Dieter Becker, that's right.
This
book.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. The little one.
Blue book. Yes,
was written by
Dieter Becker. He used to work for RTL and was a great journalist. Yes.
Yes, and he himself was once at a lecture by Bernhard Klein, and when the lecture was over, he said, "Mr. Klein, what you claim there, that the Kleinsche Fields improve microcirculation, I'm going to research that, and then I'll write a book about it." And Mr. Klein said, "Yes, please do." Yes, and that's how this book came about, and it's very, very informative, and there are also lots and lots of patient reports.
Great, then thank you very much, dear Ralf, for presenting a point of view here. I still think that this is supplementary information that should be added to conventional medicine. My personal view is that such technologies should not be separated, but rather combined, because suddenly it works. And that is the ultimate objective we all aspire to achieve, having a physically fit individual saving us from any health-related issues. Yes, the term deliver doesn't sound quite favorable now. Not to emancipate, of course. Not to redeem, as the desire always persists. I can already anticipate the criticisms on YouTube again. Anyway, so, dear Ralf, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your explanations, and I also express my thanks to all the viewers. I genuinely wish you the utmost success on your journey towards good health. Until we meet again some other time.